All righty, Las Vegas, let me hear ya! Woohoo! Holy shit, Las Vegas is the World Series of Comedy, everybody. Thank you for coming down for the quarterfinals. Let's hear it for the quarterfinals, everybody. Beautiful. It's great to be here, great to have you guys. If you don't know, the World Series of Comedy, the largest traveling comedy festival in North America. We got a bunch of comics from all over the darn place out here in Las Vegas this week competing for your approval. Right? Yeah, you seem like you're ready to cast judgment. That's good. That's awesome. We need that, right? So you got comics from all over the place. You're going to see some of them tonight. 2 of them are going to move on to the semifinals tomorrow night, and they're all going to be super hilarious. Let's hear it for all of the comics you're about to see, guys. Heck yeah. They've traveled far and wide. Some of them are using the real names. Some of them are using stage names. I, your host, Robby Aces, I use a stage name. And there's different reasons to use a stage name. I got a very specific reason, because my real name is very long and very hard. I wish I could say that about other parts of me. All right. You ready? Here it is. The name. The name is, the real one is Roberto Miguel Alfredo Ostrom Acevedo. Yeah. Check that out. That name goes deep, it goes hard. I wish I could say that about other parts of me. Now, if you're curious what type of name is that, it's a lot of syllables. A lot of letters. That is half Irish and half Colombian. Yeah. Let that wash over you. I get it. Don't look like either of those things. Do not look Irish. No one's ever given me a free Shamrock Shake for St. Patrick's Day. No one's ever invited me to a river dance. Don't look Colombian. Sometimes when people hear in Colombia, they go, really? But you don't look Mexican. Which I get it. Let's say what it is. They're expecting a brown guy. They're expecting somebody that looks a little mochaccino. Instead, I come out and I'm 100% vanillatino. It's a very different category. Vanillatino. My name says Bad Bunny halftime show, but my face says Kid Rock halftime show. My name says hiding from ice. My face says working for ice. Very different. Very, very different. Oh, I got some bookkeeping I got to do for you guys. So we got some professional type judges in the house tonight as well that are going to be helping decide who's going to be moving on tonight. We will get into who they are later. But as I said, you guys get to judge too, like American Idol style, America's Got Talent style, right? All you got to do is go on zippyvote.com, and cast a vote for each comic after their set. Each of them is getting 7 minutes tonight, and you're going to have a blast seeing them, right? Some of you may have noticed you got these flyers on the little mini tables in between you. That's for a local place, literally 5-minute drive away, 10-minute walk if you're a slow walker. Holstein's, they're helping to sponsor the festival this time around in Las Vegas. Let's hear it for them. How awesome. And I'm glad they exist. It's a pretty good place, right? You know, like 6 years ago during the pandemic, things were rough, right? So I needed some work, you know, to kind of land things, right, financially. And I decided to go online and look for a job at Chick-fil-A. Yeah. And they had a very dumb online job application you had to do. One of the questions was, tell us your desired income. That is stupid. Right? Notice, they didn't ask, what do you think we're going to pay? Right? What do you think we might actually pay? No. What is your desired income? And I was taught growing up, you're supposed to be honest, right? So I put $1 million a week. So I got really excited. I thought I was going to be the highest paid entry-level employee in Chick-fil-A history. That's what I thought was going to happen, you know? Oh, no, I love you, right? She's like, that's all right. It's like, ladies and gentlemen, my mom is here. Yay! No. That is not my mom. I've never met her before in my life. But she's got mom vibes, and it's adorable, and it's great. I'm glad she's here. It's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, we need laughs, guys. We need laughs, right? So glad you guys are all out here. We've had a crazy 6 years from the pandemic till now. Shoot, like it feels like so far this year has been an entire 6 years, just this year, right? And I got some friends that are like, hey, I think it's the end times, Robby. You know, they're saying it's the end times, you know? And I don't know if they've got a point or not, but I do got to admit that sometimes I lie awake at night thinking, what if it is the end times? What if they're right? And what if Jesus comes back on a Sunday and he's really hungry for a chicken sandwich? He's going to go to Chick-fil-A, it's closed. It's like, what do you mean? But it's my day. You know, that wouldn't be too good. That's why Holsteins exist, so go there instead. All right, guys, we're going to get ready to get your comics out tonight, and we're going to do a little warm-up, though, for you. Before we do that, you might notice we got some nice little audio equipment just above the stage on either corner. Why that is because we are recording every show this week in the festival for World Series of Comedy Records and for Sirius Satellite Radio, everybody. How cool is that? So if you've got a really awesome laugh or you got a really crazy scream that you do when you're entertained, right? You might be driving around someplace later this year and hear yourself on the radio. How cool is that, right? So that is pretty neat. Now, as I mentioned, we are going to be bringing out your comics. 2 of them are going to be moving on. And we want to bring them out all the exact same way, so there's no bias involved at all. So we're going to tell you where they're from, and then we're going to tell you their name, and then you guys are going to lose your minds, give them a lot of love, and then they're going to transmute that into their best jokes and laughs, right, that you're going to give back to them, right? But we're going to practice first, just make sure you're sufficiently warmed up. So we're going to try with me. Here we go, practice round. Ladies and gentlemen, from Las Vegas, Nevada, please put your hands together for Robby Aces! All right. You guys have trained. You don't need any more practice. That is awesome. All right, let's bring out your first comic, guys.